Ready, Bugsy?
No doubt, no doubt.
Say hi to the motherfucking bad guys.
You know it, you know it.
We always tell the truth.
Even when we lie.
Yup. I'm Boo Brooks.
Bugsy, Jack of all trades, aka whoever you want to call me. Call me anything but bro.
Ah,
It's on,
absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, so it's been a minute. It's like we've been on a hiatus. I bet they like, damn, them niggas ain't consistent. Them niggas gone. No. No.
I wear many hats and we spit many facts. You feel me? That's how it's going down.
Absolutely.
What we want to start off with? It be, you know, people be asking me, they be telling me, man, you gotta script it. Have we ever scripted any goddamn thing? Don't we just roll off the motherfucking top?
For what? Why they want us to script it?
They want us to be fake. Next they gonna tell us you should edit shit out. Man, we don't do that shit.
Yeah, this ain't no motherfucking sitcom. This real shit.
Get your feelings hurt watching this motherfucker. Wait.
Absolutely. But you know what I be wanting to talk about? Like, okay, so we fresh with our show, right? But it's a lot of shit that don't get addressed, right?
Yeah.
Like, I haven't heard nobody like us address Milton Hall, man. The Milton Hall shooting, man. It need to be talked about, at least a little
what
bit.
Year? What year was that?
That happened in let me see. I'm trying to remember. Did it happen?
Right
was
there,
was that
Riverview Plaza,
that
right?
what? That wasn't 2020.
Oh hell.
It happened in Riverview Plaza.
Couple years, like 2015.
Yeah, right on West Genesee. But the thing is, ain't nobody talking about it. What's his name? Al Sharpton. He had came out.
Yeah.
You know.
I heard he came. I heard he say, "I'm gonna bring 2 or 3 busloads full of supporters, but you got to give me X amount of dollars before I come back."
That man came down here, got on that podium across the street from the courthouse for like 15 minutes, waved and dipped. Gonna say he got a chapter of the what the hell is it called? I don't fucking remember, but he made promises that he didn't definitely keep.
Man, I heard he said raise a certain amount of dollars and I'll be back.
Yeah. Yep. Old Permy himself. You know what I'm saying? So, but what happened if y'all don't know, man?
How many times he got shot?
He got shot 14 times.
Ooh.
Right?
He had a butter knife, right?
Yeah. Well, what happened is he got into it with the lady at the gas station over there by the old Reuben Day, right there on the bridge on Genesee and Niagara. He was in there trying to get a cup of coffee. They were saying he was stealing and shit. But he was, listen, this man was an activist.
Civil rights.
A civil rights activist back in the day. This man was on the board with Rosa Parks, bro. With Rosa fucking Parks.
Damn.
And the thing is, his mama said that he ended up getting having a mental disability. And so
Somebody probably slipped him something.
somebody probably slipped him something, but it could have been a medical thing. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, we used to see him all around town. He just walked and talked to himself. He wouldn't bother. Man, I ain't never seen that man swallow a damn fly. They say he stole a coffee from the gas station, and the lady was talking shit. He was stirring it with a little knife. You know what I'm saying? And end up, he said he called the police, but she said she called the police. But nevertheless, it's a shopping plaza right here, broad daylight. All type of people out here, women, children. They got their kids out here, bro. And this man standing in the parking lot. You know, he done walked across the street to the parking lot. Like what, about 100 yards out?
Across the street.
Across the street. They standing in the street. He like 100 yards out. He mentally challenged. They got a dog. The dog barking. He stopped. He not running. He don't have no guns, no none of that shit. How many of them officers was it? It was like what? About 15? Mm-hmm. No. It was 8. It was 8 police, and they shot 46 times.
Damn.
And they hit him 14 times.
Damn.
But that man wasn't doing nothing but standing out there. And he was telling them, he was like, I'm the one who called y'all.
He had one of like a plastic butter knife or
or
something.
some shit like that. Even if it was a real, I don't give a fuck if it was a machete. Y'all ain't had no business shooting him all them times, and y'all everybody knew Milton Hall, even the police.
But the crazy part about that, when they mistaken him for the other guy that be standing by begging for change.
Over there on Schaefer. He used to be on Schaefer. And then he used to be on Hill.
After they found out that one here, everybody in Saginaw stopped and took a picture with that man.
Yep.
Because that's what we thought they had. That's what we thought the police had killed.
But it's like they look like fucking twins. And they both was like doing the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So
that was when Black Lives Matter wasn't born, though.
No.
They probably would have came down here. That was definitely been started. But Saginaw a part of that shit.
I mean, but the thing is, bro.
We had a real life incident.
We had a real life incident. Because you know what they did to George Floyd? They put their knee on his back and they put their knee in his neck. They did the fucking same thing to Milton Hall after they shot the nigga. Like after they shot him. But they put their knee on his back and still handcuffed him. And
if you can recall, either that day or that year, they popped the police killed about 3 unarmed people in Saginaw. One day they killed 2 people in one day. Swear to God. The police killed 2 people in one day.
I remember
Swear
that.
to God. Police killed on 2 different occasions. Mm-hmm. Police killed 2 people in one day.
But in
Saginaw.
Yeah, in Saginaw. And they don't address that, bro. Nobody talks about that shit.
No.
Only thing they do is talk about when black people fuck up. But they don't talk about when they fucked up.
Like LeBron say,
with Jerry Jones.
About the Jerry Jones photo.
But
and you look it up, you barely can look it up. Even the motherfuckers who interviewed and who made a story about the interview still don't show the picture.
Nope.
You gotta go look the picture up yourself. They scared to show it too. They'll speak on the incident. But check CNN, all the motherfuckers who reported the incident, they scared to show the picture too.
Yeah, they scared to show it.
They just say the photo.
But I'm gonna tell you something. I'm glad a nigga like LeBron stepped up. Because them motherfucking elite athletes, when shit like this happened, like with the Kanye shit and the Kyrie shit, I mean, they fall back. They start cowering and shit in the corner and shit.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? They be acting like bitches. But LeBron, he been paying attention to what his people been seeing. Yeah. Because it's like, come on, man.
He had to redeem himself because
you gotta redeem yourself.
I think they try to accuse him of throwing Kyrie under the bus or not. He did something, but he came back on this one. He really redeemed himself on this one. As I can recall, he speaks up a lot about, you know, the injustice or something like that. Though he alright.
You talking about Kyrie?
LeBron.
I haven't heard LeBron speak up on a lot of injustice that happens, bro. I'm just being real with you. So that's why I was kind of proud and I was kind of happy when I seen it. Even though he didn't say much, he said enough. He said enough.
He talked. They let him talk, and I don't think they had an answer.
They couldn't. Yeah, they couldn't stop him. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, you the powerhouse. He about the most powerful person on the floor, no matter who they playing. Like, besides Kobe, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Black Mamba. But he ain't nobody that can surpass the power that he has. So that's why he said, you know what? He said I was driving and I started thinking about the fact that the way that y'all attacked my brother Kyrie and the way that y'all attacked my people. He said my people, and then he said black people. And I was proud that he said that. And then he said, but nobody addresses, like, y'all don't address Jerry Jones in that photo. But if y'all don't know what that photo means, like, if y'all don't know what it is, I mean, it happened a long time ago. Jerry Jones, what he the owner of the Dallas Cowboys, right?
They stopped 6 niggas from getting through to something.
No, this is why I ain't really with that, you know what I'm saying, like the segregation shit. Okay, y'all want to segregate from us, y'all want to, you know what I'm saying, distance yourself from us. Y'all don't want us to sit at y'all table. Yeah. Y'all don't want us to get y'all education. I'm not, yeah, we gonna build our own table. But our people were so dead set on trying to be next to the people that hated us. But anyway, regardless, they fought so hard to be able to go to a white school. Why? I don't know, man. I'm just saying, but that might have changed the trajectory of the way that shit is today. But regardless, the white people didn't want our black people to go to them schools. So it was like 6 black kids trying to walk in the school building, and it was a mob of white kids. And they was trying to intimidate them kids, and they was bullying them black kids from going in. And guess who was in that crowd? Jerry Jones. He was a part of that mob.
Cowboys.
He was a part of that mob. Them white thugs. Because they love to call us thugs. No, they was some thugs. They were trying to bully our people from trying to go in here and get the same type of education that they got.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So now, boom, you condemn and tell your team, the Dallas Cowboys and whoever else gonna listen, that they better not kneel when Colin Kaepernick kneel, because you know what I'm saying, that he thought that police brutality protest was some bullshit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's how he thought, and he put that shit out there. And this motherfucker never came back out after that photo got revealed. He never came out and said, you know what? I was young, I made a mistake, I apologize, I don't believe in that shit, I denounce racism. That motherfucker ain't say that shit. He ain't say nothing.
When you that rich, you ain't really gotta, kiss no ass, I guess, or change your, cause best believe he rolling with a bunch of motherfuckers feel just like him. Just like when Trump say shit like that, he's rolling with a bunch of motherfuckers that feel just like him. And systematically, if you rolling with a bunch of motherfuckers that feel like you, it's the right thing to do, so there's no wrong or right. When it's the right, it's like driving. When you going with the flow of traffic, bitch, how could you pull me over and give me the ticket? I was going with the flow of traffic.
Boom, on that camera right there, I could pull that shit up. They pulled me over. I'm going on vacation with my family. We going up, you know what I'm saying, towards Mackinac. Bro, I shit you not. I'm riding with traffic. And that motherfucker pulled out, whipped my motherfucking asshole. And I said exactly what you just said. I said, I'm just going with the flow of traffic. He said, unfortunately, you the one I got. I said, well, goddamn. Then I had my ID and my baggage in the back. This one, they was killing niggas willy-nilly. You know what I'm saying? You make a move. I got my daughters in the car, my daughter and my son in the car. I mean, old girl, when we was together, but I ain't want to get them hurt. So like, I'm like, fuck that. I'm like, I got my ideas and my luggage, but fuck it. He got me out the car, and whatever. I'm still here, but yeah, they can do that, bro.
I had one of them incidents, and I ain't gonna lie, whoo, I was scared than the bitch. I mean, I was one of them. Left hand out the window, open the door, step out, walk to the back, walk towards me with your hands up, but backwards.
Right.
And I'm like, man, just don't shoot me, bro. Whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. I ain't trying to play tough. But once they got me secured, I said a couple things to them. They ain't want to hear that shit, though.
Right.
They ain't want to hear that shit.
Right. And see, this the thing.
I was real deal. Just got off work, tax-paying citizen. So I'm heated. I'm like, I could see if I was, but no. Long story short, but yeah.
You still here. But my thing is this, bro. So like, okay, I have a client, and he white. You know what I'm saying? Because most of my clients white. But the thing is, I said something to where this motherfucker like, why do you say that all the time? You're in the greatest country in the world. And I said, no, you in the greatest country in the world for yourself. I said, but you don't know what the fuck it's like. Like, and we was around a gang of people. Like, don't never tell me that, dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm black, man. I shouldn't have to worry about when the police that's supposed to protect and serve pull us the fuck over. I'm thinking like, damn, shit, I might be the victim. I could be a victim of these motherfuckers at any time. I worry about my son. I worry about whoever in my family that's out driving or whatever. Because these bitches around here in Saginaw, they be out Tuesdays and Thursdays and they be lurking.
Another incident, Skateboy made me get out. I thought all that hand on my license shit and I'm knowing I'm legit. Since I knowing I'm legit and I know I got my license, it's a certain way because I stepped out because I'm like on a sarcastic tip, like I ain't gonna give him no trouble, right. But I'm still defensive. I'm still upset about the shit, but I'm kind of laughing it off like he think I'm one of them. He really thought I was one of them. I am one of them. Like he let me know, nigga. The nigga didn't want to see my business cards, didn't want to see my business. I like all that shit I try to pull out my wallet. No.
They don't get no fuck.
He actually, after that motherfucker said some shit, like, people I run into that say they got a business, something on the lines of that type of shit. Like, it let me know, yeah.
Yep.
Everybody the same to them. Everybody the same.
Listen, so like, all right, you see these little videos that get posted. How white people, man, I'm talking about, as soon as they get pulled over, they hop off their car. What the fuck is going on? What the fuck are you doing? Them motherfuckers get to the point they be poking the police in their chest, man. Yelling at them. Motherfucking police like, sir, calm down. Man, what was my man name? Oh my God!
I seen one chase the police.
What was my man name? Orlando Brown. He was in the passenger seat, and his girl was driving, and they 2-year-old baby was in the back seat.
Yeah, and told them they got the weapon.
And he told him, he's like, I'm a licensed gun owner. The bitch in the glove box. But as soon as he said, I'm a licensed gun carrier, a gun owner, bro, that motherfucker stepped back and unloaded in that nigga, man. And his wife, his girl, sitting there recording this shit on live or whatever she was doing. Like,
it's crazy because
in front of the daughter though.
It's crazy because I don't know with the way society is. She didn't bug out when she was recording. She was more excited about recording. Like, I got this shit recording. And didn't know what the fuck. Like, you don't even know this reality. This man shot up. Like, she didn't even bug the fuck out.
You right.
She was, I ain't gonna say she was happy to record, but she was so in tune with recording. Like I'm gonna get some money for this. I ain't talking about your baby, but she was more in tune and recording it.
I don't think it was like that. I think that she was more in shock, saying that, look, I got this shit on camera, like he killing this nigga, my man on camera. But
like I say, she was more in tune to what the content she catching than really what reality was. Like, she ain't even flinch from the shots. That's what I'm saying. She wasn't even in reality. She was with the social media, like, damn, I'm filming this shit, as if like y'all. Filming shit don't stop nothing. If a nigga whoop out that strap and you filming, he gonna still blow that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker think filming something going no. Shit on your head. It's reality.
Okay, so all right. Columbus, Ohio. It was a young boy named Donovan Lewis. Shout out to my homegirl Ed Rice. This is her son, her foster son. I don't want to get it wrong, but I think, he had a slight mental issue. Slight whatever. But whatever happened, police at his door. They come to the door, they beating on the door. Door open. They come in, they got the dog. They mobbed up because that's what they is, a thug mob. So ain't nobody gonna see nobody. And so they go through the kitchen. But they still in the kitchen like, where you at? Put your hands up. Come on. So it was a door that was closed. Dog barking at the door. So they open the door, bro, and just start unloading in the bed. It's a young man laying in the bed. He sleep. They start unloading on him, bro. Like, he sleep. Like, why? Y'all open the door, as soon as y'all open it, y'all just unload on this young man. Sleep. And then, but listen, they still grabbed him, roughing him up. Nigga, y'all done killed this young man. They roughing him up and putting handcuffs on him, and they not saying let's do no life-saving techniques. They not trying to pump his chest. They not giving him CPR. They done shot this young boy up, bro. Like, he wasn't doing shit.
And from the time that they in there hollering, hollering at the police and shit like that. And then so when they open up this other door and see somebody there asleep, they just unload.
They just fucking unload. Bro, he was 20 years old, man. He was 20 fucking years old. That shit happened August 30th, bro. Like,
the motherfuckers, they, I ain't gonna even say they scary.
Bro, they use that shit as an excuse. No, they is scary. But they always use it as an excuse, right? Because they don't do that shit with white people.
No. No.
Bro, what about that white boy that was walking down the street? When he had an AR when they was doing that protest, the Black Lives Matter shit, when it was George, the whole situation, when they was rioting in all these little cities and shit. Yeah. That little white boy, I forgot his name. He was like 17. They brought him down.
Oh, yeah. The one who ended up shooting and killing
and he shot motherfuckers and killed them.
Yeah.
But he walked past the police with an AR. He was walking up to them.
Shooting, I believe. Right?
Yeah.
Like I just downed the motherfucker. Come get me. Like I'm him.
No, bro. This before he did that. He
yeah. They was able to. Yeah.
They could have stopped this nigga, man.
Yeah.
But
they was out there, quote unquote, protecting businesses, so they had the right to be out there. But he was 17. I don't think he could have had the right.
He shouldn't have had no pistol. He came from out of town. Yeah. I mean, he had an assault rifle. Hey, listen, bro. You know what's funny to me, dog? I know you on social media. Your motherfucking ass funny. That picture, that bullshit you posted.
Yeah, and I'm starting my OnlyFans. Yeah.
Oh my God, I can't even.
Stretch mark lovers, you know.
Oh my God, bro.
You never know what motherfuckers into, man. Because I be watching them pimple popping video. That shit calm me down. So motherfucker, you know, watching some stretch marks, you know, it might calm me down.
This nigga said pimple popping.
Oh,
you know what though? But what I was looking at when I had ran across you, this what your motherfucking ass crazy. This nigga, hey, listen, go on one of my pages because I shared the bullshit. This nigga in the bathtub. This nigga in the bathtub looking at the motherfucking camera for real with the serious eyes. I say, man, this nigga gonna get more fags. Oh, did I say fags? This nigga gonna get more homosexuals in his inbox than women. But hey, anyway, bro, look. All right. So what I was looking at, you know them little shoes that they keep posting, them Nikes?
Yeah.
They calling them granddaddy shoes or daddy shoes or some shit. So they keep posting these shoes, bro, and it's got these little text conversations between the mama and the son or the kid. And they like, no, y'all crazy. You ain't finna wear them, But, bitch, this your kid. Bitch, you lucky that these ain't no motherfucking, just no regular Payless joints. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is with me, these women and these men, these motherfuckers, they followers, I call them followers of followers and dick riders. Because everybody got to wear a $200-$300 pair of tennis shoes for them to be relevant or for them to be respected. But you still got a fucked up character and you can still be a bitch ass nigga, you can still be a hoe ass bitch, you can still be all this fuck shit, but you just got on expensive shit. Or is that why you wearing that expensive shit to cover up the fact that you is less of a man or less of a woman? And you putting that shit, you projecting that shit on your kids now.
Because if they're ugly, the Kanye's is ugly. But the Kanye's cost a lot of money, so you're going to never mind the fact that they ugly.
Yep.
And so I had wrote a long ass paragraph on it, and I was saying like you say, they making their kids, they making that
they keeping that generational curse going. They perpetuating that stereotype.
So and that way of thinking is going down the family tree instead of up the corporate ladder. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So it also go back to a post about somebody saying, I'm rolling my kids whether wrong or right.
Oh.
I ain't got no biological kids, so I can't really speak on that. But we talking about you actually saying a kid. No matter what, they could be 6. Oh. If your kids say, mama, you talking about you believe in your kid off. Let's say you
that's a good one.
Kid back.
That's a good one.
You believing a little kid off bail? Motherfucker say, I say if they get caught stealing and a security guard, because I know security guard are gonna supposed to put their hands on, but everybody don't know the rules. But so I say, just to test their character, I say if they get caught stealing, and security guard put their hands on them, what you gonna do? Oh, security guard ain't had no business. But so you gonna forget the fact that your kid out stealing
and the security guard doing his job. I can't let you leave this building.
Yeah.
Because once you cross that threshold, I got to grab you. Now because you got our merch. But so.
Now it's different.
So yeah, but listen, hold up. One more thing. This one more thing. There was a situation now where somebody, I ain't finna name the gender, I ain't finna name no name, I ain't finna name the race. But there was a child that was a teenager that their parent always fueled the fire of them being a fucking delinquent. Yeah. I'm on social media, this such and such talking shit, I'm finna go get this motherfucker. The parent jump in the car and we all finna ride and we all finna go fight. And then a situation happens to where it's gunplay now. And now that person that was feeling threatened, they went and shot that person up.
Yeah.
And now they gone. You know what I'm saying? Real life situation.
One time they went to meet up to fight and the girl stabbed the girl. You know? They you know, I understand the love for a kid and hell yeah, you know what I'm saying? If they fighting hell yeah, you gonna jump out the car and get to swinging on whoever.
Of course, you gonna ride or die.
But to truly say whatever my kids say I'm rocking with, if the teacher lying on my door, like them type of people. Bro, it's always
that go back to what I'm saying.
Families fall out for that shit. If you whoop your kid, because you think my little daughter bad, so you want to get your little licks in, but you don't be really whooping your kid. Sisters fall out for that. My mom.
Now that makes sense. That makes sense to fall out about. If you ain't disciplining yours like that, don't discipline mine.
Fake tap my baby, but
listen, but the thing is, what you had just fucking said, bro. You had just said some cold shit. How the parents they kind of fuel that fire. Like I said, you just said some shit. How a kid can say, okay, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and the parent, let's go, that I'm with this shit. So like that goes back to when I said how kids come in the house, they got a pistol. They got drugs on the table. They rolling the weed. They got their little girlfriend in the bedroom. Done got her pregnant. Mama, she just in the house.
Can't do nothing with them. You know, mama can't do nothing with them.
Cause she let it go on.
When the last time somebody got a whooping? Once you get older, you know what I'm saying? Like when you get older, you don't get no. You know what I'm saying?
But when the last time your mama said, "Listen, you ain't finna do this in my house. If you is, you gonna get the fuck out." But then you gotta be a parent with the structure to say you not doing this. Keep your kid in the house, because if they get out the house, guess what they gonna do? They gonna get 10 times worse, and you gonna end up paying for a funeral, because I know you ain't got no insurance on them kids.
That's a thin line.
You gonna have a taco sale.
Ain't none of our parents really.
My mama did.
They didn't hold us back from that shit. Like, my mama saw me bagging up weed and shit, you know, 9th grade. Like, I was going to school high and fucked up. But they still considered to be good parents. You know what I'm saying?
It seemed like that was your career at a young age.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, listen, man. We was in middle school. This nigga was bagging up. You know, I used to go over there and buy weight from this nigga when we was kids.
My peoples came home. My peoples came home, and that's what they put me on to. Hey. So that's what I was, you know.
Hey, man, we was kids. I go down there. This nigga sitting in there with a motherfucking hand, boy, bagging them bitches up. Huh. Right. Like, but you know what I'm saying? That's the
teeter-totter.
The fucking teeter-totter.
But yeah, so it's crazy when it comes to raising, you know, I mean, the love for a child, or what you gonna do for him, or what you ain't. Hey, to each his own though. But if you want to go down that road, you ain't gonna be able to help your other killer kids once you get locked up, killing somebody for your other kid, or however it's gonna go.
Well, see, and that's okay. Boom. So it was another situation some years back. My man, a grown man, he older than us, but his son, that food basket, bullshitting with some other young niggas. Some young niggas that ain't buying that shit. And word got back to his daddy some type of way. Daddy coming around and thinking he on their tip. Them niggas beat his eye out his socket.
These young boys got energy. I ain't gonna lie.
They got mad energy, B.
They got
You not finna go up to these young niggas and try to... No, nigga, we ain't scared, nigga. Right? We ain't scared, nigga. Like, what the fuck? I'm finna beat you. Like, we were talking about our bro today. When they was out there scrapping with the sons and daddy come out, what happened? That nigga jumped up and bink, knocked his ass out. We was kids.
Young nigga grown.
Y'all better go with that shit.
Looking forward to doing it.
With that parent shit, like a motherfucker scared of you because your title was mama or your title was daddy. Bitch,
Man,
we gonna get you.
What about the man? Do you think a woman can properly raise a young man with all the emotions she be going through and the shit that he see? Do you think that's why these young niggas be crying and going off the drop of the hat and can't take shit, can't hold shit?
It depends on the woman. It depends on the type.
Well,
it depends on the woman or it depends on the man. Listen, man. Because now the reason why we're talking about that is because the Willie Lynch theory. Because with the Willie Lynch theory, that motherfucker went down there and tried to he told all the slave owners how to control their slaves. Go get the biggest black man or the biggest buck or whatever they called slaves back then, bring him out in front of all the other slaves and break that nigga. Beating. Then after you beat that motherfucker into submission till he halfway dead, they said beat him within an inch of his life. Then go get 2 horses, tie one leg to this horse, tie one leg to that horse, slap each horse on the ass, let him rip them apart. His girlfriend, his kids, and all the other tough motherfuckers around, they're gonna see that shit, they're gonna curl up, they're gonna turn into cowards. The mama gonna raise the little boys up to be bitch boys because they don't want that shit to happen to their sons. So that's why they raising them up like that. And that fucking cycle haven't been broken yet. Who gonna break it? What the fuck, nigga? Like, come on, dog. We the strongest motherfuckers on this.
You think we can hit the reset button? You think we can say fuck whatever happened in the past? You think in the next 5 years we can begin to turn shit around with a set of rules, morals, and honors and codes?
We got to get rid of religion. We got to get rid of religion, bro.
So?
Because fuck yeah. Because it's so many motherfuckers that got so. Listen, man. We the only motherfuckers. We the only motherfuckers that pray and get down on our knees and pray to a motherfucking God that don't look like us, nigga.
We also the only people that celebrate our demise, with the
chitlins and all that shit.
We bounce to them saying kill a nigga.